Sometimes you're playing against people you swear are legitimate, but then all of a sudden they pull off a round like this and you think maybe there's something up. Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, Time's But a Window. Now recently I had a game against these two guys that I swear felt better than they should be. I'm not going to say they were cheating, I'm just going to say that they seemed to know more information than I felt they should know when I was playing against them. But I mean, there could be a lot of reasons other than cheats for that. Maybe I'm just salty because I lost the game. Let's at least look at their gameplay before I make a judgment. This right after a word from this video's sponsor. If you want to sell your skins quickly, safely, and easily, then check out sellyourskins.com. Sell Your Skins is rated a 4.5 on Trustpilot by over 165,000 users. Talk about being trusted. The link is in the description below. They offer higher prices than other cash-out sites. And you can get paid through PayPal, Revolt, Bank Transfer, and other various methods. You can also receive up to 5% more cash through the site ranking system. If you use the link in the description and promo code TIMES, you will get an extra 5% as well. That's sellyourskins.com. On pistol round, he's going to go with the dually. He's got 9 HP right now, making his way over here towards mid. Spots out a guy and gets taken down from top middle. Now he's over here at the B site with a scout, taking some shots. Doesn't seem overly aware of the guy's location through the wall. That guy's just kind of fighting over there, not really pushing anything aggressive. And here he was caught off guard again. So yeah, right now he is looking legitimate. Making his way over here towards mid. He's able to take me down through the door there in middle. Fighting this guy over by catwalk. He's able to take him down as well. And yeah, I mean, as far as I can tell, at this point, he looks pretty much legit. In catwalk, does he know? It doesn't look like he does. He's just going to be looking down over there. He spots him out, and he gets taken out. Towards Speedway. Spots out one guy on the left side. Again, taken down. Yeah, I must just be crazy, because I really thought this guy was cheating, and it really does not look like it. All right, one guy over here in mid. He does tag me, but he still goes down right there. Now he's got a guy over here in lower. Guy behind the box, he does spot him out. Taking some shots, not quite able to get on target. All right, now he's got an M4. Let's see if things change for him here. That looked a little locky. The way that he flicked over there towards I nub looked a little locky right there. One more guy here. Wow. Playing this game like I played Source. Pushing out, and he's not getting caught off guard at all anymore. Looks like he has turned it on. He may not have started with it, but it definitely looks like he finished with it. Pushing out, instant reaction. Yeah, okay. This makes more sense. This makes more sense. Because I don't get my ass kicked that bad when it comes to reaction time. Like, I don't care what pro I'm playing against. Like, I might not have the aim, but at least I can usually take the shot. But not against this guy. Look at where this guy is. And he just mollies him perfect and then nades him. Alright, making his way over here towards long. We are doing like a full long push. I held for a second. He's just holding an off angle here. One more guy on the left side of that door. And I think we're all pretty convinced this guy is cheating at this point. Look at that reaction, right? Making his way over here towards mid. I'm holding the angle, and I mean, he's just so fast. Guy up close here. Takes him down as well. But yeah, he's just got a program playing for him. That's what it is. Guy over here at long, able to take him down. One more guy pushing out. Now he's going to be flanking me in middle. Oh, this was a good round. This was a good round. Even with him cheating, he couldn't stop me there. Another round where he just goes down at the beginning of the round. Look at him lock onto that guy. Look at him lock onto that guy. And he still gets shit on. Alright, now making his way over here towards mid. He fired too early and shot the wall twice. Alright, pushing his way over here towards B. He's able to take down Milky this time. I think he's, at this point, realized where our weakness is, and that would be the B site. We're playing one guy over there, pretty much everyone else stacking the A site. So he's able to exploit that. Of course, he is also cheating. He's just watching for this guy to drop down. Takes him out in top mid here. One guy on the left-hand side. Locked onto him. Insta one tap. Of course, that's going to scare me off. Sees the other guy. Slower one taps. And I'm just like, oh, well, now it's a 1v3. I guess I'll go for it. Alright, so now we got two guys here at long. Able to take down one from behind. He takes out the guy in pit. And now I have to go for a crazy retake. Look at him hold the angle. He baits his teammate. but perfect trade. Okay, so he was definitely cheating. Let's check out this other guy. This guy I was suspicious of at the beginning, but then I was like, nah, he's probably just a good player, and I'm probably just crazy. Holding over here at B tunnels, one guy pushing through. Gonna spot him out, gets the headshot. Nothing too crazy about that. It looked like the bullets hit above where the crosshair was, but he was moving, so maybe it was just inaccurate. Right up top mid here. Is it just me, or did he aim at the guy on top mid and jump up to see if he could spot him out? Because it looked to me like he was looking at the wall. All right, pushing his way up here on catwalk. Now, I do remember this fight. I was in lower B tons, and I whiffed a lot of shots, but I felt like he knew exactly where I was. Either way, he does spot me out there, and then I'm trying to like reposition so he's not coming out on me, but it didn't work out so well. And now he's going to go for the flank here. Guy is in sight, and it looked like he came out perfectly on him, even though he was technically on like an off angle. Here, I'm just going to slow it down so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. He aims directly at him through the wall. It does not look like it's just a coincidence either. All right, making his way up middle with an M4 here. One guy on the left-hand side, does spot him out. Didn't look overly aware of his location. This is all pretty standard. Now, this was crazy. My teammate called that he was over by the blue box, but he wasn't. So I was like, where the heck is this guy? Because my teammate's over here to the right. But yeah, he was just hiding in this corner. And my teammate's going to peek him. And he's just going to spray him down. Okay, peeking up. Look at that. Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. He just followed that guy through the smoke without seeing him, didn't he? So he spots out these two guys for sure. The smoke pops. Him shooting that first guy is one thing, but look at how he's following this other guy through the smoke. Was that just coincidence? Was he just trying to get the angle? All right. Here he hears me coming up catwalk. Nothing too weird about that. Took out the other guy. I wouldn't say anything too crazy here. Here he's watching towards long. I know he takes down my teammate. That gives me his positioning, and I try to creep up on him and take him out. He throws a flash or a nade over towards my teammate. It looks like he's attacking my teammate. Doesn't realize I'm up close, so maybe nothing there. One guy long, able to take him down. His reaction time is not like superhuman or anything like that. Spots out a guy on catwalk. Actually, his reaction time is kind of slow. For someone that picked up this many kills, his reaction time is pretty slow. One guy flanking him. Pretty aware of that, but maybe he heard us coming up long. This was a little bit strange because he comes down. He does not spot me out, but it looks like he comes out knowing where I'm at. Because I walked the whole way. Alright, peeking over here towards mid. Able to take me down through the door. One more guy mid. He did hear footsteps. Nothing too crazy about that. Now making his way over here towards the B site where the bomb is planted. My teammate's just out in the open. And the other guy is way the heck away. Oh, wait, you know what? I just remembered this round. Okay. So he's in spawn here. My teammate's watching for the cross. Okay, iNub. He's like, I got your cross. Takes a shot at this guy. This guy gets into the site, plants the bomb. This guy doesn't want to go for it. So he starts running back. He hears that my teammate hears the footsteps, pushes out, tries to shoot him from behind, spots him out, doesn't see him. And so he runs up towards top mid thinking that this guy's going to save. Now, the God of Thunder here decides to rotate back, knowing for some reason that there's no one in mid. Picks up the AK, does kind of look at it. Okay. Here's the footsteps. Takes this guy out, and now he's got the sight all to himself, and the other guy's all the way in middle. And he's got to rotate over. He just doesn't have time to get to him before the defuse. I don't know. The fact that he decided to double back after getting the M4 is a little bit suspicious to me, especially since there was an AK down in mid and he never at any point spotted the guy or heard the guy in mid. Yeah, then there's a few rounds where he doesn't get a kill. Now he's using an R8. It is the pistol round. Shot at this guy on mid. Alright, so he's peeking over here towards lower. He does spot him out. Okay, so nothing too weird there. Peeking over here towards long. One more guy at corner. He's able to take him down. Peeks down over here towards me. I'm able to take him out as well. Next round, he's over here at long with a deagle. One guy pushing up close to him. Looks like he kind of knew before the footstep. Flicked over, was not able to hit the shot, but looked a little bit jerky. Now he's just spraying over here towards mid. Gets taken out once again. Alright. This is the round I'm talking about, okay? The smoke was up in mid. I was covered, and what the f*** is that? I mean, seriously, what are the odds that he'd slowly line it up in smoke and randomly hit me like that in the head? There are so many possible angles I could be at. So many different timings. It didn't look like he just spammed mid and got lucky. That's what's cuss. And here, he aimed on the guy through the wall. There's a couple rounds where he messes up and he just aims on the person right through the wall. Here's the footsteps, though. Hides in the corner. Aiming at the guy. Comes out on his head. This is not the angle of the stairs, the angle of someone sitting up top. Alright, so 2 cheaters. We'll put a link to their profiles in the description below. What do you guys think? Especially on that second guy. Do you really think that lineup is something that would just happen randomly? Let me know in the comments below, and have a great day.